right. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Friday chill stream. I think I have, microphone's on. Sound is sounding. Let's get that down a little bit there to get the lamp out. No, I didn't do the membership link yet, man. Finishing up the old Earl Grey tea. I should have pulled the bag out, but I was in a little bit of a rush. So today, probably just going to be doing some simple painting. Last week we did this podium, or lectern, or whatever you want to call it. And it's the right height for a figure. Oh, hold on, let me grab the book. Goodness. The right height for a figure to stand at and to hold our open book here. So that's kind of cool. And the top little shelf there, you can put the candles on, or what have you. And we also did this these little books that's just like one solid chunk of foam that's like a chunk of book. But it's the right size to fit in the little shelf we built a couple of weeks back. So, it'll just kind of be some filler in there to give it some volume. So, gonna be working on painting those two items, and maybe something else will pop in there, but that's all I have really planned as of right now. Oh, and I have something else we might paint, but I don't know if we'll get to that. So we'll just say hello to, hi, it's me. Hello to Fat Red Foo. Fat Red Foo, check the channel member emojis. I only have one, but it's a start. Mikey Cruz, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Axion, what's up, man? What's up? Open Book Ed. Thor, how are you doing, Thor? Alrighty. I guess I can go ahead and pin the link. Let me do that now. Anybody got anything they're working on right now, or just relaxing? It was kind of a rough day for me. I almost thought about taking the day off, but I was like, you know what? Let me not do that. Good to have. This is good anyway. What else am I gonna do? Sleep? Psh. I already had like a 3-hour nap earlier. Where are we going? There it is. Yeah, I'll make a few more. I gotta make some more. Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming. Pirate ship might not be bad. Might not be bad. We'll see. Maybe a wizard. I could try to make a custom one too. You know, like based off a picture or something I built, maybe. We'll see. I do like pirate ships, though. All right, let me just go ahead and start painting this goofy thing. Put your wizard hat on. Oh yeah. What the hell is $700? Oh, savings. Oh, save up. I didn't even know what the heck you were talking about, dude. Save up to $700. Those are $700 blueberries. That's probably what's coming next year with inflation. I bought a pack of extra gum in the hard case, and it was $5 or $6. I don't know what you mean by the hard case. Is that like a whole... like the 12 pack? The 12 pack of the small cases? I'm not sure what you mean by hard case. Different things have gone up different amounts. You know, like coffee used to be about $5 for just the, you know, basic Folgers in the bigger container. Now it's like $10.50. But one of the ones that really like tripped me out was ramen noodles going from 10 cents for the little pack. You know, it was just like the poor man special. You can get 10 of them for $1. Now they're like 36 cents a pack or something crazy like that. Michael Dumas, what's up? Yeah, Michael, you left that comment. I was eating dinner in the other room, and I was just like, I don't know, man. I never know. I try to get on around the same time, but it's hit or miss. They have plastic cases. It's bigger than the pocket pack, 32 pieces or something. Oh, okay. It's all good. Yeah, man, I know. I'm just joking, really. It would make complete sense for me to actually post the time I was going on. But then I would have to commit to something, and yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. maybe that'll be, I'll put that on my personal growth list to commit to a time to actually stream. I'm sure it would be better for the numbers if I actually had a time. And I mean, I have kind of a time, right? People pretty much know around when I'm going on. But I don't really advertise it or anything. I don't post it to my story or anything. I just, when I'm going live, I throw it up in a few spots. Broadcast channel on Instagram. If I were to bust out my phone and go live on TikTok right now and go live on Instagram, one or the other, or just, it would get more people in here for sure. But it's just a lot of effort, and makes it difficult to do stuff. If you posted the time, it wouldn't be random. Exactly, Ed. Exactly. Also, I'm not currently working on anything, Fat Red Foo says. I'm packing for our first weekend trip since moving to Montana. To Madre, yeah, man. I kind of like that it just. Yeah, it is. It's just like the after hours thing for sure. Awesome, Michael. Yeah, I like them too, man. It's just kind of like a hangout. I like that sometimes if I'm just kind of like going on something, I don't even really have to talk that much. You guys just kind of, chit chat, and it's cool. Just relax. Oh, that's what this looks like. An outhouse. From this angle, it kind of looks like an outhouse. Yeah. It's too small next to a figure to be an outhouse, but I was just like, what does that look like? Shane, yeah, that's what I thought at first. Right on. It's been tickling the back of my head ever since I made it. I'm like, this shape looks like something, but I can't think of what it looks like. Yeah, man. I mean, the bars will look better if I do a banner or something, like print one out and put it on there, it'll look better. Or even just having the color from the books and the items on it, it'll be obvious what it is. Yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing this, but maybe I'll just go ahead, because I already have the paint on the brush. I don't know if I would want to do it this way. Yeah, dry brushing this. I kind of like the look of doing a wash on this stuff now more than dry brushing, but we already kind of have it set up to be dry brush, so I'll go ahead and dry brush this. And if I think it looks a little bit too dry brushy, I'll probably put like a brown wash over it or something. Maybe even black wash. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, washes are awesome, man. Random task, absolutely. Carol, how you doing, Carol? Thanks for coming by. Something I've kind of been doing more and more of lately is when I have to do dry brush on a larger surface like this, I use a really super soft bristle brush, almost like a powder brush, almost like a makeup brush. This one's really, really soft. You know, you don't. It makes it so much easier to get a bristly looking pattern in your dry brush. I know on camera this looks like it kind of is from a distance, but when you get up close, it really doesn't have too much of the pattern. You can kind of go over it a few more times, but much easier to get the to not have that streaky dry brush bristle look show up when you're using a very, very soft brush. I shall leave, but I shall not be forgotten. Right on. Yeah, some moss will look good, and I'll probably throw even if I don't do actual flock moss on here or lichens, I'll do some green here and there, especially like down on the bottom. Spaded one, little dock action. I got to make one of these for Black Lagoon Leonardo here soon. Man, why don't I know what that is? Black Lagoon Leonardo. Is it like some kind of special edition Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? Yeah, it's just craft paint, Carol. The acrylic paint you use for foam is, the acrylic paint you usually use like on canvas is kind of too thick for foam. It doesn't spread on it as easily. So honestly, the cheaper craft paint works a lot better. Which is good, because it's one of the few instances in any kind of arts and crafts, anything, that the cheaper paint is better. Normally, the freaking art supplies are just crazy, crazy expensive. These paints are usually 75 cents at Walmart, Carol. Ed, I mean, they do have the cheapo ones that are that price, like I think it's, is it Apple Barrel? I think it's the Apple Barrel ones that are like that. These are probably about $2 maybe. There's different brands, you know. Some of them go up to like $5 for the special. I'm trying to think of one that might be a little more expensive. Maybe like one of these might be like $3 or $4. But yeah, there's definitely like a lot of the cheapos like that, and the Craftsmart I use a lot too. They're no more than like Ed's saying, like less than $1 or around $1. So you could get a really nice selection for like $10 and have everything you need to do quite a bit. Oh man, I'm out of Earl Grey already. It's feeling like an early seltzer day. I think we're gonna go for the seltzer now. I just used the garbage paint. Okay, yeah, that's. Shane, when you say okay, you mean this style garbage paint? All right. I have used house paint before on a diorama, because actually, right here on this wall, you can see this wall is that like slate blue color, grayish blue. I used that to paint some diorama walls and rooms because I like the color, and it worked pretty well. House paint's a little bit thicker. Interior paint is thinner than exterior paint, so it would be better to use interior. But you'd get a lot of bang for your buck that way too. It'd take you a million years to use up a gallon of paint. Yep, Ed is correct. No worries though, Fat Red Foo. What is it? I am about to be 45. Hold on, February. We're in February, right? So I think it's 14 years since I 14 years sometime this February since the last time I drank. To each their own, but I had enough. And man, did I have enough. It's got to be cheap to use a ton. I use a ton of it. Yeah, you got to. All right. Oh man, I didn't even paint that. Look at that. I mean, the bottom's okay being pink, but I missed a whole freaking spot. We're gonna work that into the story. It's gonna be a happy accident. Don't worry about it. Talking about not drinking just reminded me of a guy I worked with when I was, I don't know, this is a long time ago now, maybe I was 21, and the whole company drank all the time. Small company, and it was a delivery company, which is kind of ironic, but it was, you know, they'd have parties and stuff sometimes, and this older guy, who he was older. I mean, he was pushing 80 maybe, you know, mid to late 70s at least, around there. And he came to work as a driver. And I think he didn't have a drink in like 30-something years or something crazy like that. But these guys were always, you know, they had a boat down at the lake. There was a marina thing going on. There was a whole dock. People are hanging out, they're drinking all the time, and this guy, after like 30-something years of being sober, starts drinking again, which is kind of terrible. But, you know, when I was 21, I was like, oh, cool, yeah, you know. I still remember he drank Cutty Sark. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure he passed away. Not that, I mean, he was already older, you know, mind you. But yeah, I don't know. It's just crazy, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That was kind of depressing. Sorry about that. I've been looking for an alternative to the spray varnish. It goes so quickly. What kind of spray varnish are you using? Are you using the rattle can, or are you using the kind that goes in an airbrush? Right on. Yeah, you know, I have some that I haven't even tried yet. Army Painter sent me some for free, so shout out to Army Painter for that. Thanks, guys. But I need to try it. I have a couple of different kinds, I think. I have like a flat and a gloss, or like a, you know, a matte and a gloss varnish. Oh, okay, just brickwork, yeah. I don't even use sealer on bricks before I grout, because you know, I usually do a black coat on bricks before I put it down, and when you do the grout and you're rubbing it off with the cloth, it'll wipe some of the red off from the paint. But if you do like an intentional layer underneath it, like if you put black and then brown and then red, and it'll look cool because it'll rub the red paint off in some spots, and you'll get like brown spots coming through, and it'll look like a much more natural wear effect, and it's easy to get with a brush. Love Army paint. Yeah, so I bought some of those speed paints, and because everyone's like, speed paints. I tried to get them to send me some speed paints, but they were like, you know, everyone already kind of buys those. They're kind of sold out all the time. So they were like, here. Well, first they gave me a Game Master's terrain building kit for dungeon terrain, and actually that was way cooler than I thought it was going to be. You know, I was like, what is this? The foam is in the box and everything. And at first I thought, you know, maybe a little pricey, because I think the retail on was like $60 or $70. But then I kind of got in there and I was like, you know, all these different paints, the paints are good quality. The brushes are great. I like them. I still have some of them. Yeah, this is one of them right here, I think. Game Master brushes. The glue in that kit is freaking awesome. It's like that styrofoam glue, and it's way better than any other glue for basing that I've used. So yeah, there was good stuff in there. That's definitely a nice, especially if you don't have anything, that kit was really cool. And then they sent me some airbrush paints too that I have yet to fully utilize. I kind of feel bad about it because they sent them to me a while ago. I really need to get going. But as soon as they sent them to me, I had one of those little cheapo not really airbrushes that are like the portable ones. I tried to use it, but it kept clogging up. And so I had to get a new airbrush. Now I have a new airbrush. It's not a great one either, but it's one of the, the Amazon generic one. Something Master, I don't remember. But it works. It works fine. I need to really do some of that. I just need to get to working on some stuff a little earlier in the day so I could use it. Thor, good night, Thor. Take it easy. Yeah, the base coat is a beast, that's for sure. But yeah, if you want to do like that rub-off looking effect, you need to have something underneath to rub off to, because that didn't sound right. But because pink will look like crap. Yeah, pink is going to look goofy if you just rub the red paint off and show the pink. James Lucas, what's up, James? Sirbubs Gaming. Learning, I'm a noob. I like this hobby. Working on my first diorama. Just started and subscribed. Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, it's a pretty chill hobby. Thanks for coming by and hanging out. How to Rule an Asteroid. That's a great name. I like that name. Hey, folks, what's up? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know how to rule an asteroid. What the heck? I mean, we're going to have to get some oxygen there. We need a Monday Night Thrash Metal Dio channel to balance you at. You know what? I should just do it too. That would be funny. I just like adopt different personas. I mean, you kind of already have a punk with toys. That's kind of close to what you're saying. What are we gonna do with this spot right here? This spot that I forgot to paint because I was holding it last time. Let me just put. I'll just throw some darker brown on it real quick. Speed metal for speed painting, dude. Exactly, Shane. Perfect. TK, how you doing, TK? Trying to stay awake. Yeah, shoot. Hell, I'm trying to stay awake too. What do you... It's all of us. Okay. Do I want to add green on here now? No. No, I don't. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. And we'll come back to that. What's the next thing? Is this ready for another coat? Pretty much. It almost doesn't need another coat. It actually is covering pretty well, which is kind of unusual. How are you doing tonight, TK? Waiting for paint to dry so I can finish building some doors. Yeah, waiting for paint to dry. That's definitely happens. Yeah, a lot of people got sick this year. I don't get sick every year, but I was pretty sick earlier this year. Sore throat, upper respiratory congested. Overall felt like poop. Yeah. The weather's already been kind of crazy. Last summer was crazy here in Texas. We had, I don't even know if it was, it felt like there was 90 days in a row that were 100 degrees plus. I mean, I feel like there was 1 or 2 days that might have dipped into like the high 90s, but it was crazy how many days in a row were over 100 degrees here. This winter it got cold, but like we've already had an 80-degree day in January. But Texas is crazy like that sometimes. It'll be 80 degrees, and then 2 days later it'll be back in 40, 35, 40, and everyone gets completely sick. Because it's one thing when it gets cold and it just kind of like stays in the cold side of things. If it's like 50 and it goes to 20 and then it's up to like 40, your body kind of knows what to do with that. But once it starts going to like 80, your body is like, oh, okay, it's hot out, and tries to go for, set you up for heat, and then it's back to 30 again, and you can feel like crap. The way things have been going, the year will be over soon, yeah. Vote for the asteroid 2024. That's going to be popular, I'm sure, this year. Vote for me! Yeah. 80's good for me. You know what? 80 is hot. I don't even like 80. 80's alright. I'm saying 80's hot. It's always way hotter than that. But I like 65 is nice. 70 is alright. 75 is nice too. But really like 60, 65 for outdoors is good. Even the 50s are okay. Take it easy, Shane. Got some snow, James? Yeah, I want some snow. We had snow for like a light dusting one night here. Maybe maybe a little more than that. Maybe like half an inch to an inch. It did stick. Now, for where I'm at in Texas, it usually doesn't snow much, but there's been a couple of times that I've seen maybe like 4 to 6 inches on the ground here, and people freak out, man. They don't know what to do with that. 6 inches of snow here is like, it's the apocalypse. It's done. Might as well go ahead and paint the bottom on this one. Never snows here. 14 inches of snow this month. It's supposed to be 40 inches tomorrow. Oh, 40 degrees tomorrow. I was like, 40 inches? I like the snow, so. I mean, as long as you don't have to drive in it, it's nice. Okay, what's next? Books. Paint into books. Get a little closer. Ew. What colors? We'll do red. Here, let me take a look at my other ones. some older ones. These are a little bit fancier, the ones I just did, because it has the varied height and a couple little things on here. These were just more like just blocks, but they looked okay in the library. All right, let's put those right there. Yeah, so no problem. The books are going in this little bookcase. No, did that get paint? No, it didn't. Okay. So yeah, actually that's a good idea. Let me pull some of this stuff out. Everyone here pretty much knows what I've been doing. It's a random project, not so much a well thought out, planned diorama. You might even say it's a random diorama. That would not be a bridge too far. As I'm dropping everything in paint over here and trying to casually, nonchalant, act like I'm not. So we got all this stuff here. Like we got these tables. This one is, I have the footage for this, the YouTube video, all the footage is shot. I still haven't edited it. Let me bring this down. We'll get a different angle here. So the books are going in this little guy right here. And they'll just be in there. And we'll have some of the other items maybe on the shelf like this book right here. This was the first one this style that I did, and this is all foam. I was really happy with how that came out. And then this second one I did on this stream. This one was done for an Instagram Reel series. This was done on this stream, although I painted it off stream. And then this one was done in the YouTube video that I currently need to edit. This one isn't all foam though. I added these pieces. This, the center, and this corner are Sculpey clay baked separately and then glued on there afterwards. But everything else is foam. So yeah, I'm sure they'll end up in a diorama of sorts eventually. I do have some already, like some stone kind of dungeony stuff, but I would really like to do something, because I'm getting a lot of furniture like this, obviously. I've been making quite a bit of it. I would like to do something a little bit bigger. Maybe I'll make something in my garage and set it up. I don't know. It's just with the stream, I only have so much room in this room. It's kind of nice to have everything right here. I suppose I could just build something up this wall. I don't know. I'll think about it. But that's what we're working on. Evil Queen book. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. The Evil Queen's books from Disney Snow White. I'm not really... I mean, I've seen it, obviously, but I can't remember specifically what those look like. But yeah, I mean, it's got to be like the sorcerer, kind of like this grimoire style looking book. They're pretty easy and they're small, so they're kind of fun projects in the in this scale. Okay. Sir Bub's Gaming, nice pieces. Thank you. Thank you. Are you selling as a set or each individually? You know, TK, I'm like the worst person about selling stuff lately. I'm just like, I don't know. I haven't been trying to sell a lot of this stuff. People have asked me for some of that, and I don't know. I haven't put any of it up for sale yet, of this specific stuff. Man, that's awesome. Really need a Procon foam cutter. Yeah, Shane, I would say it would be difficult to do without a Proxon, but honestly, I don't think it would be impossible. I think you could get close with a straight blade on these, and it would seem really difficult to do like the thin straps with the straight blade, but because they're so small, you almost just slice the end of the foam until you get something kind of where you want it, and then just kind of strip it. I think I could probably pull it off. Obviously not as quite as exact, but I think you could probably pull it off if you were really tried. Free weathering, yeah, exactly, Fat Red. Just throw everything in a pile of paint. You need to customize your Father Christmas to make it look more like you and then add it to the lab. I've been thinking it, Fat Red Foo. That's funny. Maybe. We'll see. I do like him the way he is, though, honestly. I kind of don't want to mess with him too much, but the head would definitely work. When you making the tree bookshelf? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll try something. That was cool, Ed. That was cool. And What a Funk. What's up? I'm sure that's John from What a Funk. Okay, on to painting these books. What color do I want to paint that? Do I like the darker more or the lighter? I think we're gonna go for the lighter. So let me grab a couple of colors of paint. Is this it? Oh, here we go. Parchment. Hazy Moon. I swear I have paint. I don't even know what I have. Like Hazy Moon. I don't even remember ever seeing that freaking color. Ah, screw it. Let's try Hazy Moon. Mix of darker and lighter. What I'll do, Shane, is I'll throw it on. This is just for the pages. I'll throw it on light, and then I'll do a wash later if I feel like it's too light. I might do a dry brush. Ooh, you know what? That's a decision to make now, because darker if I want to dry brush, lighter if I want to wash. Do we have? We got Territorial Beige. You know what? We're gonna go with the Honey Brown we already have on here. That's a pretty good dark coat for this, I think. Let's see what the moon looks like. God, I'm thinking now. Yeah, don't make me think. God, I hate thinking. It's too much work. Hey, Ted Darklaw. What's up, Ted? And Cobb. How you doing, Cobb? And I'll use that hazy moon for the dry brush over over this honey brown after it dries. I tell you, looking at this, I need to get the color corrected on this. It's this lamp that throws it off, but looking at this would be a really good color for cheese or vanilla pudding. If I gotta do vanilla pudding, I'm definitely grabbing that. If anyone in here hasn't hit the like button yet, please do that. I'd appreciate it. And yeah. If anyone doesn't know, I have, most of you guys are probably already in there, but I always post on my broadcast channel on my Instagram when I'm going to go live. Or actually, hold on. Let me change that. When I'm live, I post a link in there letting everyone know I'm live. Just in case the YouTube notifications don't work. I don't think I've actually ever posted saying I will be live at this time. Maybe I'll do that one day and throw everyone off. I don't really need to be too precious with this because I'm going to mess it up anyway. As I'm throwing the colors in here, there's no way I'm not going to, accidentally get some in the wrong spot. Popcorn with some yellow highlights too. See, that's already looking better than the old ones. The old ones I did a ton of them, so I did them fast. And you could see the top was just, I don't know if you can tell from this angle, but the top was just pencil lines. So it's a little bit rougher. The newer ones are carved. So they look, up close, they look a little bit better. So far. What are you up to tonight, Ted? Working? Probably working. Ted's always working, man. Thank you, John. That's an idea. John, man, I could not believe that freaking charades with Ant when I got what Lex was doing Ant. That was too damn funny, dude. I wasn't even sitting down. I got up, I walked away I think I put some more water in my cup or something. I sit down and I see Lex just crying on the screen, and I just sat down and I typed A&T. Freaking mess. Yeah, it was like... That was just so freaking funny, dude. I mean, I was joking, dude. I didn't really... It just kind of popped in my head. I think it was the amount of emotion that Lex was conveying with his crying face. Like, he was really into it. Yeah, for sure. You should probably clip that. I mean, it's an inside joke, but it would still be funny. Need to get Bren to work. Oh, is that what you got now? You got Bren doing your clips? Right on. It's starting to look like cake. I think you might just be hungry, dude. Maybe a little bit, though. He's like, man, everything is starting to look like cake. All right. All right, we'll start with a couple of red books. Where is that Carnival Red? No, not that one. Yep, there we go. Cardinal Red, that's what I meant. That was probably way more paint than I needed. 112 diorama specifically, like 2014. The first one I made was just a floor with some arches. It's on my Instagram if you go back far enough. I had like Gundams fighting on it. But also right around that same time I made a laboratory diorama that I basically copied off someone else. I can't remember who made the original one, but my friend saw it and he wanted a Superboy, a lab where Superboy could be in like a cloning tube. So I did like this laboratory diorama with these two cloning tubes made out of a hummingbird feeder. I sawed in half. So as I'm thinking about this, I'm almost positive I did the whole thing. Now I'm remembering how I did this. Oh, look at that. I messed that up with the paint earlier. Psh. Oh well. That's a sloppy wizard's library. I painted the whole thing this brown. So all this little, I was like, man, I don't remember doing this. All this little detail I didn't have to do. Painted the whole thing that brown and then added the color over it. But you know what? This time we're going to be different. It's probably going to be harder to cover the pink foam. I'm probably going to need 2 coats of each color, which is going to slow this down a lot, but it's all right. The test tube thing, yeah, it's on my Instagram, like, way back. It was like gray with a silvery door and some white bathroom tile, lab tile looking background. I could use a bigger brush there, but we'll just... You should make a cry closet for Larry. I told Larry I was going to do a cry closet a long time ago. It's one of those things. I already did those coasters and stuff for Larry, so I think we're good with Larry for right now. But yeah, maybe eventually, maybe eventually. I need a bigger brush for this part, but I don't feel like changing it. I should wash this part though. Let me wash it. Much better. Well, it's definitely going to be a lot brighter looking without the brown underpainting or base coat, so I guess there's that. A bridge too far. Well, Fat Red, as I'm sure you've realized, sometimes I get excited about stuff and I start saying I'm going to do a lot of stuff and I can't just do everything. So I don't like it when I tell people I'm going to do something and then I don't do it. I usually don't do that, but with the live stream, that's happened a few times and I don't like that. But, you know, it's just kind of like I have to make a choice sometimes on what I'm working on. It's like when you have that one manager at work and they come up to you and they say, hey, could you go ahead and take care of this for me? It'll only take you like 10 minutes and it's like a 3-hour freaking job. And then 10 people come by and give you these 10-minute jobs. It's like 40 hours worth of work and you got like 2 hours left before you go home. It's that kind of thing. Oh, there it is. Dude, this brush is starting to get all clogged up. That wasn't any better. Yeah, Ed, it's yes to both of those, I guess. Kind of forgot how long it took because of all the little lines in between here to do these. Because I did, like, I don't know, probably about 30 of these or something crazy like that, and it took me forever. I think I watched a whole freaking, like, several seasons of some show on Netflix or something while I was doing that, like, over the course of a week or so. Random Zen. You're more patient than I am. When I did my books, I only worried about the spines and the tops of the books. The rest of the book is hit. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I guess it could be useful, though, to have out, you know, if you have a desk or something you want to put them on. You know, if you wanted to have them, like, sitting out on there to see them all. This one's kind of janky because it's so squared, but these might actually look pretty decent because of the variety in them. But there's nothing wrong with that, Ed, building it for the purpose that you're using it for. I mean, I oftentimes don't paint the bottoms on stuff. Usually when I sell something or make something to order for someone, I try to have all the surfaces painted. I think I did a commission for someone not that long ago, and I forgot to paint the bottom black, and it was bugging me after I shipped it, but most people probably don't care too much, but I think it just looks a little bit more professional. What color next? Brown, blue. I like that blue. I don't think I have any of it. Brown it is. I'm feeling brown. Oh, that's kind of nice. What is that color? It's like a golden brown. Yeah, Ed, I wouldn't carve that out of one piece, though, but you could take some and glue it together. But, you know, I already have loose books made, so when they're in the shelf, it's going to look like that anyway. Because I could just put, you know, just lean one over like that, and then whatever. So you'll have some leaning. It might be cool to make a mini stack, like just 3 or 4 books together. Actually, that would make it... I just thought of that. Doing 2 or 3 of them together at a time, it would be much easier to vary the height, especially with 2, because you can have one short, one tall. You have to... It would start to look repeating, though, so you'd have to break it up, but... Yep, it's thought. You still printing with your 3D printer? Did you print those windows? No, dude, stalk my Insta. Leave a comment. You know, hit some like buttons. It's cool. I haven't been doing a lot of 3D printing lately, but yeah, I have it. I have a couple of 3D printers, but the one I use the most is the old Creality Ender 3. Yeah, those windows are 3D printed. They're a file I made a long time ago. Very simple file. I need to update it. I've been meaning to do it for like 2 years and I haven't updated it, but I need to tweak it. But yeah, 2 books together, then glue them together. Fit them. Okay. Oh, this brown doesn't look like it's going to cover very well. I don't know. We'll see. so much of my save stuff. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, that's the one thing that one of the things that I don't like about Instagram and short form stuff in general is it's not like YouTube where it's just... Although I haven't done that with my YouTube shorts either. YouTube shorts are more searchable. You know, you can type in stuff and they'll pop up. Older ones will still pop up. I should do a playlist. I should do some playlists of them on... although there would be so many. I don't know. I have to think about that. But yeah, Instagram... You do a post, it just gets lost to the sands of time. No one ever sees it again. And when it's tips or something like that, or how to do something, it kind of sucks that it's not, you know, it doesn't stay searchable. Random, who are you talking to? Ed and I only see our comments. My Spanish is not too good, but it's basically, I think your mother is fat in Spanish. You don't see that guy? Tu madre? Man, that was a honky accent. Hold on. You don't see him. Your mom is so fat. Oh. Well, my guess is judging by our friend, your mom is so fat's name, maybe he offended someone and they flagged him or something. I don't know. Not on this channel. Let me see. No, it's right here in the YouTube chat. Am I imaginary? I don't know, dude. That would be wild. I mean, I see him. Maybe there's some kind of Twilight Zone moments. Yeah, dude, he's been in here a bunch of times, guys, and you've never even noticed, like, I was talking to someone that wasn't there, but he's been in here for, like, several streams. My guess is there must be some kind of automatic something somewhere. No, I'm not on a Twitch stream. It's just YouTube live stream. Ted, you're never done working, dude. I don't even know why you're gonna lie like that. Gotta switch from top chat to live chat. Okay. Let me see. Oh yeah, you're right. He's not in top chat. I don't see him in top chat either. Ted, I feel like you probably say that often. It was supposed to be my day off. But yeah, Cobb's got it, Fat Red and Axion. Click over to live chat. I don't know why that's even an option. What the heck is the point of that? Top chat versus live chat? I mean, like, it's chat. If people are talking, why would it be like, oh, this one is not... What classifies as top chat? I don't know. Ed sent me a what the fuck message. Who is he talking? They're like, dude, Random is freaking losing it, bro. He's just like... beginning down my... Dude, I was beginning to think I needed some medication. I'm not gonna lie, for a second there I was like, oh man. Maybe some of that stuff I took in my youth is coming back to haunt me. Good to know, good to know. We're just worried about you, man. Yeah, Cobb, it's just freaking weird. Box of Cannons. Good evening. Yeah, he's been here before. I don't know, maybe... Tumadra, how many? 2 or 3 streams? 4 streams? You've been here for a few weeks. Your mama is so fat. Bored with Sculpey one day. Alright, we'll leave that alone. Not ever. Weird. Yeah. That's too damn white. That's too damn green. Did we just tune in a Thanos stream, right? I don't know, man. Ivy. That's going to be super dark. You know what? We're going to go with that. We're going to go with super dark. That's fine. Wow, just what? Yeah, man, everyone lurks at first. It's almost like an army green, but not quite. Pretty close. Been a while since I've been able to catch a live stream. Always enjoyed watching them when I can, though. Always find some new inspiration. Awesome, Box of Cannons. Thank you for coming by. I did not lurk. I jumped in immediately. Right on, Fat Red. Anybody here ever watch The Umbrella Academy? I just started watching that the other day. I enjoyed it. Yeah, exactly. I had really, really low expectations. I didn't even really... I kind of vaguely heard about it and just clicked on it. And it's like, whoa, this is pretty good. And I like that it's very... I'm only 3 or 4 episodes in, so don't spoil it for me. But it's very mysterious. Like, you have no freaking idea what the heck's going on. And... you know, a lot of shows don't do that too much anymore, so that's pretty cool. I will say... the set design in that show is really, really nice. Really nice. Like, all that freaking house has some amazing... there'd be amazing spots to make dioramas out of, but it would be super complex. There's very, very ornate, you know, woodwork and all that stuff. You should do a stream and show off pics of dios the viewers send to you. Yeah... yeah, that would be good if I... yeah, I'd have to plan. And, yeah... this is going to sound horrible, but I don't have them all saved either. I should save more of them. I mean, I've gotten many over the years that people have sent to me. I'd have to dig into my Instagram messages. I mean, I probably can dig up quite a few. My messages, though, dude, it's not like when you have a normal account. I have so many DMs from so many years. So, especially like when about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, when I was getting a lot of virility with my posts, and you know, I would get hundreds of thousands of views on some of those videos, millions on a couple of them. I would get so many DMs. I mean, I still have... I don't know, man. It would be an epic task to dig through all that. Do not share my drawings of you guys. No worries, man. No worries. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Fat Red, don't worry about it, man. I mean, there's a difference between doing a quick, rough sketch and trying to spend time to get everything finalized. Unless you practice that stuff, it's very difficult to like place the eyes and nose and all that. But you at least got them, you know, around where they're supposed to be, so that's better than I usually do with portraits. If I really sit there and take my time. See, I had the seltzer earlier, and I only have one here, and now I feel like I want another seltzer. Guess we'll do water. Fat Red, I wouldn't worry about it too much, man. It's a good idea, but it requires planning and actually doing work before the stream, so I don't know if it's going to happen or not. I'm just saying. It's a good idea. But there's... I don't know. There's a lot of those. There's dozens of them. Who you calling Chucklehead? I believe part of that was directed at you, Ed. Yeah, see? All right. I'll let that dry for a minute, and I think I'm going to paint the straps. So we're going from painting one tedious thing to painting another tedious thing, so that's cool. Where's that black licorice? There it is. Cobb is not immune either. Oh man, that's still wet? Kind of had some lumpy spots there. It's just that one. Maybe it'll be dry by the time I get around to it. Fat Red, where did you find me on? Were you originally found me on Instagram and then came to a YouTube live stream? Is that what happened? This guy's gonna ask me what the hell the measurement is of the fucking right triangle or some shit. When I'm painting right now, Fat Red. I don't know. About 3 inches. Found Oilers and watched his entire catalog in 2 weeks with a live chat on. Oh, okay, okay. So what, you saw me from Oilers or something? Maybe? I don't know. You can tell I'm getting tired. I just start grumbling to myself. How long have we been going? I don't even know how long we've been going. Logic Blaster. Always appreciate these streams. Lots of amazing techniques. Thank you, Logic Blaster. Thank you for coming by. Oh, he said check out Random Diorama. He's doing cool things. Yeah, Oilers is cool, man. I like Oilers. Oh, we're over 2 hours already. Okay. Went by kind of quick tonight for me. Just over 3 inches. I found Random through a Radnom through Rocco and a series of silly hats. Yes, Ted. Very true. Very true. Seems like that was quite a while ago now. Ed Cobbler and Briscoe, yep. Inches. Yeah, man, it's just funny sometimes when people start asking me measurements on things because I'm like, I mean, I do measure stuff, but lots of times I don't. Like for this, I might have measured. I think I just stuck a figure in front of it and I was like, that looks pretty good. I'll get questions. One guy asked me, the measurements on a diorama that I built like a year and a half ago. I'm like, I have no idea, dude. I sold it. It's gone. Like, I don't know. But I mean, I'll vaguely remember, maybe. Sometimes. Maybe not. If it was an outhouse, well, yeah. It's obviously too small to be an outhouse for 112. But the general, like, the proportion is almost right. It needs to be a little bit, longer, I think. Yeah. Go for it, painting. What's up? Ted, you ready for Sunday night? Oh, the Craftsman. Oh, yeah. I like the Craftsman. I do like 1/18 scale. I don't usually build anything for it, but I do like the scale. I'm just glad that Radnom isn't crazy. The whole live chat threw me for a loop. Yeah. Dude, you had me tripping for a minute. When that guy was like, am I a figment of your imagination? I was like, oh, dude. God, I hope not. Flocking emoji. Yeah, flocking emoji is a good one for sure, Fat Red. Flocking does get everywhere. It's very, very easy for it to get out of control. The other day I had someone ask me to do a video. Hey, could you do a video on how you keep the styrofoam from clinging to everything and getting everywhere? And I was like, no, because it's everywhere. What the hell kind of mushrooms were on that pizza, man? I had a bit of a weird day today too, so I was kind of like already feeling a little off. So I was like, "Whoa, dude, that would be wild." Yeah, that's pretty dry. Dry enough. Oh yeah, I bet you fucking hated that. Make it out. Yeah, foam is everywhere. I had a little like almost like a shag rug, but like a small one, just a mat. Oh, it's like 4 feet by 3 feet or something like that. Maybe 5 feet, maybe like 5 feet by 4 feet. Nope. Impossible. That thing caught. You could be nowhere near it and somehow it would just fill up with pink foam. I would sit there and try and pick it out, but it was just not worth it. It's crazy. Like, it would just, like a magnet, man. Yeah, the color on this, it's screwy. Like, that is what it looks like. The camera next to me. This camera is, I don't know. Maybe I need to mess with. When I film with this camera, it's absolutely great. The color seems spot on. But when I'm doing the live streaming, the USB streaming mode, like the color is green. It almost has a green tint to it. But yeah, the one that's coming through with my face is much more color accurate. Yeah, the contrast always makes it look a lot better. Also, like a lot of these other ones I've done have been just like this, kind of cartoony, no wash, but this one I did a wash on it. It kind of has, I don't know, I kind of like it more, honestly, the dark, a little bit more gritty feel to it. We'll see. Yeah, it definitely has more age look to it. All right. What do we got going on here? All right, Ed. Hold on, Ed. Here, let me. Since you asked, let's get it. Let's see here. Do you want it in inches or millimeters, Ed? We'll do millimeters, okay? So the candles are. This one is roughly 10.2, 10.4 millimeters around, with the plate on the bottom, measuring it at 14.4 millimeters tall. And the plate is running in on the bottom around 15.5 by 22.2 millimeters. Now, this is the smaller candle right here. We have the larger candle that is roughly, and that's why he kept FU in the name, 19.3 millimeters tall. And I bet you there's going to be some variance here. See, this one's 9.9 millimeters, 9.7 around. These were rolled by hand. That's to be expected. 14.2 across, 22.1 millimeters in length. So there you go. We might get some water here a little bit, and I'll tell you the displacement of them in a shot glass, but that's going to be a little bit later. Okay, let me think. Now that's bugging me. Now I know exactly what to do. Variation adds to realism, for sure, for sure. All in good fun. Usually saves the water displays, the volumetric displacement for Patreon. Yeah. Yeah, right? That's a good idea. Maybe I need to put that behind a paywall. I can get a couple more members. Do I want to paint another one of these books? Where the heck did I... see what this is looking like now. Yeah, the red needs another coat. English, Mexican, or Italian spell books. Well, I'm half Italian, so I guess we're going to go with that. I'll break up the color here in a minute. There's probably going to be some blue. We got one brown. Yeah, we'll do a blue. Stargate. I've had this color a long time. I need to get more of this Wedgwood blue. I really like that. Where'd Fat Red go, man? Did he get tired of the abuse? Abuse! Just became a member. I don't want to miss any of the water display. Oh, thank you, Ed. Why didn't it show? Thank you very much, Ed. I don't know why it didn't show. I thought I used to get like a little... Oh, because you're a wrench. Wow, so what? It just doesn't count? That's rough. They're like, he's already committed. Ed is like the only person that would know that since he's a moderator on like 20 channels. Oh, shit. Did you... Fucking... I dropped it, man. Wow. Alright. Water! Come on. Oh, yeah. No problem. I don't think I've done that on stream before. Actually, I don't usually do that much. It's a damn arthritis. If you're quick with a little bit of water on a rag, you can usually save that when it happens. But man, I haven't just dropped that in my hands before. I'm sure I have. I can't really remember an instance though. I'm sure that'll become more of a normal occurrence as the years go by. Rolando Flores. How you doing, Rolando? Oh, this is the first challenge. Oh, well, thank you, Ed. Very cool. This one is super thin. Yeah, I'm losing control. Hands are getting tired. Nobody tell Larry I don't want him running to the cry closet. Oh, he will too, dude. You're definitely right about that. That brown. It didn't do too bad. I was worried it wasn't going to cover at all. Like, really, really bad. Some of these paints sometimes, they just take, like, crazy amounts of coats to cover, but this is actually not bad at all. Dude, I got the dropsies. I'm done. Just gonna paint this one little bit here. Alright, that's that for now. The cry closet, yeah, that's it's an inside joke. All right, Ed, I'm not even reading that out loud. Well, it's probably true. I did not send him a message yet. Okay, what do we got? We've been streaming for two and a half hours, 2 hours and 32 minutes. All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. It is now 1 a.m. on the dot here in Texas. It's 100% true. Good God, man. All right. Well, yeah, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that, Ed. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Asking for a friend, just go in your closet, dude. Once you go in there, it will, when you cry, it's officially a cry closet. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you very much for everyone hanging out. Thank you, Ed, for becoming a Chow member. I greatly appreciate that. If anyone else wants to become a Chow member, I appreciate that as well. I'll add you to the little scrolling list thing I do, and I'll probably do some more stuff soon, as well as making some more emojis. A flock it all emoji is definitely, or flock it, is on the way. So everyone have a fantastic weekend, and hope to see you again soon. Take care.